Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday Money. Here we go on a college football Saturday. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. There you go. The like is up there. The picks are in the chat. Their Teaser Tuesday picks are in this chat. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. I'll always call it Twitter, just like I call them the Redskins, the Indians, and the LA never always San Diego Chargers. All right. And on the Winner Free Pick YouTube channel, we have our poll question for a little college football Saturday. Got the Georgia game up there in the poll, so vote on that on Winner Free Picks, and then away we will go. Let's so we come in a little early on Saturdays, right? Because we have noon games. So I like to do a quick little rundown of the noon action for those who want noon games, because what better than waiting till 9 minutes before a game starts, 10 minutes before a game starts to bet on it. I will put the banner up here in the chat for the picks as well. Well, I'll have them scrolling on the bottom. Whatever, we'll put them everywhere. Let's go for it. Who cares? All right. Utah State, UConn. No action on this. I would lean to the under. Southern Cal and Colorado, I'm SCing it up here. I got Southern Cal minus 17.5, Southern Cal 24, and Southern Cal 27. I still think it's a 30-point win. Colorado's bad. I'm watching Keyshawn talk about the Shador show. Like, it's all about, well, okay, well, we'll see what happens here when they lose again. This is why people don't like Colorado. Ridiculous. 5-win team. You think they're winning the Super Bowl and beating the Chiefs. Clemson and the Cuse. Cuse. We have it here in Teaser Tuesday, the Cuse. So, I'm leaning on the orange there. South Alabama, James Madison. You could add South Alabama plus 5. Now it's at 2, and people are still betting Madison. This is to me, it's a South Alabama play just based on, just looking at it face value. Did not bet it. UAB and Tulane. Zero thought on that game. I do like the Kentucky under here. I think I put out it was a 45 when I grabbed it myself, so it's come down. Give me down here. Florida's a run-first team, and Kentucky stinks. Penn State laying a whole lot here against Northwestern, and I believe it or not, I like Penn State here. I know you look at the numbers, and they've never covered a big number like this versus Northwestern. I'm high in their defense. I know they didn't look good versus the Illini, but what would this line be if Northwestern lost? They were down 31-10 or something like that, 34-10, and they came back and beat Minnesota. What would this line be then? 30, 37, 35? Penn State defense is for real, and the offense looks pretty good to me. I'll lay it here. 30-point win. Why can't this game be 38-10 and get a little cover there? A&M and Arkansas. I gotta lean A&M. Not a Razorback guy. No, thank you. ULL and Minnesota. I want to take Lafayette. Minnesota, what the heck? What a disaster last week. Give me the 10 points. Buffalo, a dog versus the Zips of Akron. I thought Akron was going to be a really bad team. And Buffalo, I wasn't really high on. I had somebody come and shout like, oh, no, Buffalo's going to be pretty good. And I thought like 2 weeks ago, I'm like, you know what? The line did look a little over Liberty. Boy, oh, boy. Sorry, Buffalo fans. At least Buffalo Bull fans. The Bills at least kind of give you a little bit of hope, but man, no thank you on that. All right, so that is your Saturday noon report. Let's get into the recap from yesterday. Winner with our under Utah, never in doubt there. So we got that winner in our pocket. There was no NFL. There was no. Oh, actually, NFL loser had no. Yes, it was Friday. Thought it was this Thursday night game. No baseball. So that's it. 1 One game, and it was a winner. We'll take it. Let's get to today's action here. So we'll start here right in college. The Cuse 6.5. There you have them. Georgia minus 14.5 and Air Force minus 10.5. All those are on the site. I put them out myself. At those. And actually, Georgia, I got bad numbers. I got an 18 at Georgia and I got a 15 at Georgia too. So yeah, there's days I come in, I beat numbers pretty good, and other times I do not. That is your college football. 18 and 11 plus 570 in the video. Not too shabby there. Baseball, we'll jump down to the baseball game. Blue Jays today minus 122. We are 283 and third, 337 down 23-35. So a little work to do. I'm hoping to get down to probably about near a dime by the end of the playoffs. So I'd be happy with that for the video. But again, I'm not going to force things. Just to put them out there and be like, oh, we gotta max up 10 times our normal play here. No, we'll just play them like we always play them. NFL action for the weekend. It's tomorrow. 7-4 plus 270 in the video. Bills minus 2.5. Cowboys minus 6.5. Niners over 43.5. Your teaser Tuesday picks were Syracuse plus 14, Southern Cal minus 14.5, and the Longhorns of Texas minus 10. NFL was Miami. We boosted that up there. Yeah, we have Bills minus 2.5, but are they going to win by double digits and 12 or more? 2 touchdowns? I don't know about that. Give me Miami plus 11.5. Give me the Ravens plus 11.5 and the Chiefs minus a half. Thank you, Teaser Tuesdays. And Teaser Tuesday records, by the way, they're not fantastic by any stretch. We are 1-2 in NFL teasers. 1-2. We're down a $1.30, and in college football teasers, I believe we are 1-3. I have it somewhere. Is it at? Somewhere I think we're 1-3. So there you go. Always the truth, win or lose. I tell you how we do here. And I forgot to write the time down for today's pick. Sorry, podcast people. Especially listen live on a football day like this. Dave's in the house. Higgs, I like Air Force. Yes, and Arkansas. I do not like Arkansas. You see, I'm opposite Arkansas. And I'm with you on the Air Force, though. But give me some Aggie action. Kentucky, first half he likes. Notre Dame money line. Looking at Nebraska plus 17.5. They said Notre Dame money line. I lean a little Duke there just because the way Notre Dame lost. Tough. Where are they at? Are they going to bounce back? I mean, this is a tough spot we've seen. And again, Clemson they've lost to Duke. They've lost to Florida State. They might lose today. They're only in a short number on the road. Uncharted territory. Are you thinking that Notre Dame, they still have USC to play? Clemson, I mean, do they think they still have a shot at the playoffs? I don't know, man. Notre Dame money line. How do you want to get involved in that game when they're playing defense? They don't have the right amount of guys on the field. Yeesh. Terrell, what do you got here? South Alabama and Madison Pick'em. I like the Jags. Give me South Alabama there. What's up with that line? It's down to a Pick'em now. They were a 5-point dog. What is that about? That's crazy. This is like BYU last night. I said, I like BYU minus 3 beginning of the week. They go to an underdog. I'm like, what am I missing here on this game? And here we go. They were a 4.5, 5-point dog to start. I mean, a pick. Listen, if it's down to a pick, because I'm seeing some 1.5s out there now. If it's down to a pick 'em, you just got to play the Jaguars based on who's ever moving that number down. I mean, usually, the line is gone, you move on. But if you want to jump on chasing this team, I get it. Yeah, we got to start a little early on a Saturday, Jesse. There's noon games. Noon games on a Saturday. 8 minutes if you want to get on Orange. Yeah, I said that. I'll come in a little early on a Saturday when there's noon games because, everybody's waiting for some clown to do picks here on TV. Who, let's be honest, they went to school for broadcasting and they watch sports. They haven't been bent since, the 90s. Now come on early. Give my 2 cents. Mr. Hill, what do we got here? Penn State, yes. USC in the over, yes. Georgia, I'm with you. I like them. Might be a favorite day today. Michael A's in house. Happy Saturday. I got Penn State team total over 36.5. Yes. Toledo over 30.5 at home versus NIU. That Toledo, I can't get Toledo, they're 15-point faves. They lose outright. They blow covers. They win. I'm done with the Rockets. I had them 2 weeks ago laying a touchdown and they barely lost the game. Whatever. And you know what day it's you said happy Saturday. It's Taylor Ham Day, baby. It's Saturday Taylor Ham Day at my house. Taylor ham. I got a friend coming in from Jersey on Thursday bringing me some Taylor ham. Restock the freezer, the deep freezer. Scott's in the house. Do you see Colorado game landing on the over/under? Over. 73 is high. And did I bet the total here? No, Scott. I do think it goes over because USC is not going to pull Oregon and just score 42. They'll score 55. They might hit 60. They're playing with Heisman numbers, and if you don't think they want to one-up Sanders' kid because he does a lot of talking for a guy who's beat TCU and Nebraska, they do a lot of talking. So you saw Oregon crush them and take their hearts out last week. I expect the same here from USC. The USC defense is not great. They're going to give up 20-some points. If they give up 30, 25, I don't know if they give up 25 or 30 here. I don't think they're that bad. I think I'm not sold on Colorado offense. Their best player is out. He's their wide receiver. The best defensive guy is their wide receiver. I do lean over. I'd rather just lay USC. I think USC by 30. I said Oregon by 30. I'll say USC by 30. One and done. They will what? One and done. Come on, you can't go and say they will what? They will go over. They will go under. They will cover. They won't cover. They is who? Who's they? We talk about South Alabama. Is it? We're talking South Alabama. We talking Rutgers, Auburn, Michigan, Hawaii. They will score over 25. Here we go. One and done saying Colorado scoring over 25 points. Well, we're going to see. I don't know if they will. We'll see what happens. Me, I'm looking for another embarrassing loss. 55. I mean, here's the thing. You say they score over 25. Is 55-24? Is that a good game for Colorado? They should be getting trucked in this game. There's no. Here's what I don't think the new bettors and fans and TV people understand. Colorado's not supposed to be good this year. They're projected for 5 wins. They're on course for probably about 5 wins. Losing by 30 to Oregon, losing 30 to USC, Oregon State, Washington. It's okay you lose to these teams. They're better than you. Don't be upset when they get run out of the building again. 47-10 or something. I mean, Colorado score over 25. One and done. One and done. You have I see you got a YouTube. What do you do podcasting? What do you do one and done? I do not mind sharing the stage with people in the chat. Get people to a new channel if you're a sports guy. And obviously with a name like One and Done, I figure you do some kind of sporting stuff. So far, let's check out the only 7 votes. Are we not voting? There's more viewers. Nobody's voting. Getting one started. Getting a little podcast started. All right. Good luck to you. Good luck. It's don't believe it's like easy, quick, money, great. I like that one and done. But good luck to you. Just keep doing. All I say, that's what I'll tell you. Anybody who does like little videos, you gotta do them every day. Just do them. People show up, and if you like doing it, do it. I mean, don't just do it. Makes you feel good. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Have fun with it. Rose Throwaway. I know it's thrower, but I was trying to make a rhyme there. Arkansas versus A&M. I like A&M. thrower. Give me A&M. I have A&M -5 personally. Yeah, just you got to pump them out. You can't stop. I was doing videos on my old like my Short Hicks channel, and I stopped doing them. And I used to get a couple hundred views, and then I come back now I get like 40 views. You have to pump them out all the time, nonstop. Don't be disappointed. I do live video, and what I get. Uh, it varies because I'm on a few channels between picks and parlays and one free pick stuff. You just got to keep going. They'll come. You build it, they will come. Jeff's in the house, my guy. How are you? I'm hanging in there, doing good, doing good. Although I gotta, we have guests visiting, so of course the wife goes crazy. The house is dirty. It's not dirty. Not a dirty house. Vacuum every day, but it's got to be perfect. And the folks come. Shout out! You called the under in Utah. 17 points. Utah cannot score. Backup quarterbacks. They have a defense. I said that all along. I said this. What is this game? What is that game? Nice under. We'll take it. One and done. I took Arkansas today. Listen. I'm on the other side. One and done. But I'm an Aggie guy. I like A&M this year. I thought Bama and Georgia could be susceptible. Little suspect and could get taken out. And yet A&M was the one who got taken out on the road to Miami. That being said, the Razorbacks for me, no thanks. And Pittman, good coach. Dog roll, I get it. I just like A&M, man. I don't know. That's my play today. Although I'll never tell you not to take home dogs. Knocking out the king, my guy. Good to see you. T Money, good afternoon, brother. Did I walk into you getting in trouble before a comedy show? Or just yeah. I'm not getting in trouble. Just everything's gotta be clean. She could hear me. I can't talk. T Money, Utah, boo. Padres, 1.5, boo boo. Cubs, garbage, all losers. The Utah, T Money, what have we said since opening week with this team? They need their quarterback. And I do show Raw suggest people like, oh, the backup quarterback, he knows the system. He's still the backup. If he was that good, he would have taken Cam Rising's job. He's a backup quarterback. He's not that great. They have problems. Just look at the offense the last couple weeks. Padres run line don't get it done. I mean, and the Cubbies. What did I say yesterday about the Cubs game? I said just take Milwaukee. Are the Cubs going to sweep them? No, the Cubs will choke. The Cubs will choke. I mean, Texas is in trouble right now. I like Seattle again today. Houston beat up on Arizona. Who had Houston yesterday? There was people were like, Zach Gallen. I guess the under should have been a play there. I think with Gallen, I mean, obviously Snell should get the Cy Young. I mean, there's no Snell is the Cy Young guy. Although Strider, I almost took the Nats yesterday. I'm annoyed I didn't, and I was going to come back again and say take them today with Jonah Don on the hill. Strider going for 20 wins. 20 wins, and it's going to have, what, 285 strikeouts on the season? Not a bad year. ERA is a little high, but when you got that offense, doesn't matter. Locking with the King, nice win 3 winner, La Tech. La Tech got there. I sort of liked UTEP there because a lot of people in the chat were all over La Tech. They liked La Tech a lot last night. All right, what's up with that? Why is that a 1? Did not have it. Good win for you. Have a few games today. That's it. Let's fire them away. T-Money. I went with the Stros, Hap Ribby, and Encarnacion Strand homer money. They both hit homers. Encarnacion and Strand. Also at the live over the BYU game. BYU. What was that? That line was weird. Shout out. You know what's funny? I called the score on Padres Sox last night, but Padres won 3-2. Yeah, because you were like White Sox 3-2. You did say that. And I didn't really hate that. I told you, I'm like, you know what? Worth a shot with Dylan Cease. Home dog. I mean, the Padres are out of it. I know they're kind of playing with a little heart, maybe to get to 500. T-Money says he got Kentucky today. I like Kentucky. Syracuse, sure. ULL, yes. Georgia State, no opinion. Muhammad Salah, goal scorer, and Diego Yoda to score. Should be a monster day. All right. We got some soccer guys in here. T-Money. I was going to take the Nats as well, but they were down. But the book wasn't offering much, so I guess they knew better. Which out of Nats, yeah. I got. I got the Jays today. It's my only baseball game. Here we go. Jays, yes. Believe it or not, I want to take the Pirates. I mean, I can see Miami choking here. Mets, just because Katana, he's gonna put out solid. I do like the Cubbies with Jordan Wick. I do, but I can see them losing all over the place. Walk on the Hill versus Clevy. You take Kansas City again, probably. But Mets are a double dip today. So, take the Mets both games at home. Maybe they show their fans a little love here and sweep Philly. I like Seattle. I don't know. I want to let's take the Orioles again here. Come back with the O's. I know yesterday we were against them after they clinched. But John Means had been pitching well. That's why I stayed away from them. I'm like, I don't want that game. Cincy, how about an over? I'll come back even though usually after a team scores like 30 runs, I'll bet an under. But here I'll say over again. I like the Natties. I like the D-backs. I like Colorado. I like the Dodgers. Nothing on the A's game. I'm sorry. Did USC just score a touchdown? Where's the Colorado love? Where's the Colorado love? There we go. Half hit home run, but I just had the Ruby prop. All right, Team Money. I have the Jays run line today and Reds. And with you about the Marlins and Cubs, but man, they both forget it's over. There's 2 games. Get their heads out of their butts. There's 2 games left. Well, why you don't have to bet these games? Oh yeah, they have to win. Doesn't mean somebody's not making the playoffs here. Seattle, Houston, Texas, Cubbies, Miami, the Reds. Somebody's on the out looking in. They all have to win. Somebody's on the outside. USC just scored a TD, got them on TV with Penn State game and CUSA game, Kentucky. Oh, Hughes game, CUSA. Listen to me. I saw, what was I going to talk about? I saw somebody on Twitter. Where was it? Oh my goodness. Someone put something ridiculous. Oh boy, let me see if I can find it on Twitter. I should have saved it. Usually when I see something like that, I will actually open up another window. And save it. I don't know. What was it about? I don't know if it was maybe like somebody buying points and maybe somebody just having huge money. I don't know what it was. I totally forgot. Team Money. You're right, Sean, about these teams. If they were good, they wouldn't need to win. Yeah. I mean, well, let's start with the Padres. You close the season, right? You're like, there's still you Mr. Numbers. Oh, there's still shot for them. There's 21 games left. They had to go basically 21-0 or 20-1. And they won a bunch of games, but we played that out. I said it. Yeah, they'll go on a little run here to make it seem like, oh, good, we're going to come back next year and we'll be okay. Well, why did it take you to mid-September to start playing good baseball? You're getting decent pitching all year. Snell had a great season. Waka had a great season. I mean, you're having guys having good seasons pitching. It takes you to September 13th to start playing good? The Cubbies just fell off a cliff. Toronto has yet to play good this year. Houston has yet to play good. They got 90 wins or whatever they have. They haven't played good all season. Seattle had a nice little run for a week and a half. Win. You throw away games early, they come back to get you. Groovy Higgs, do you think this is a great baseball day for wagering? Heck no. Mariners, Reds, Stros playing for wild card spots. Yeah, I mean, Mariners, Reds, Stros, Blue Jays, Astros, Rangers, Cubbies, Marlins. I mean, what do you mean those 3? You left out 6 other teams. I mean, Arizona, where's the standings? All right. Toronto has to win I think they have to win one game to lock up a spot. Uh, Houston and Seattle are a game apart, and you have the Rangers like a game ahead of them. Somebody's not making it. Arizona, Miami, Cincy, and the Cubbies, and I think the Cubbies are out because they don't have any tiebreakers. I mean, what is and the Miami has a spoiler because they had a suspended game versus the Mets that might have to come into play here. How you betting these teams? You betting Arizona today? You got to bet Arizona. No, you can't bet today. The only team I bet today was Toronto because Tampa Bay to me is they're in, and I don't think there's like oh we could knock it. I think they just want to kind of set up their bullpen and get guys ready for the playoffs. So I can see Toronto winning, needing a little momentum going into the playoffs. Like I could see that's why I got Toronto today. Other ones, forget about it. No, thank you. No thanks. No thanks. Desmond's in the house. Good Saturday morning from Vegas. How are you today? Where is Justin? I saw Justin in the pub sports. The guy won $100. Where's he at? Team money. I want to go back to the Stros, but their bullpen scares me. Yep. Yeah, the bullpen. And I said this in August with the trade deadlines coming. Stros. All right, you got Verlander. You needed a second pitcher. You need bullpen help. Their pitching was so beat up. Guys on the injured list. You bring up Franson and Brown, two young guys I like, but by this time they're taxed out with their arms. They're at high innings. You can never have enough pitchers. You can never have enough pitchers. I'm trying to pull up everybody off the waiver wire. I do not care, and I'll piece together something. I don't care if you give me 2 innings. It works itself out. Team money. Kentucky going to beat Florida, but I have to say, just off raw talent, Florida is a bit more. Yeah, Florida's definitely more talented. But that line, and I said this, I think it was with Ross and Jesse, and just to kind of like a blanket. Kentucky is favored over a ranked Gator team, and I had the Gators when they were unranked, favored over Tennessee, or they were a little dog against Tennessee at home. Kentucky, I don't like. I didn't like Kentucky last year when they had a NFL quarterback on the roster who was trash. Just like I didn't like Florida's trash NFL quarterback. Give me Kentucky here. I mean, then again, I do have the under. I don't have the side, but I'm with you, agreeing with you on taking Kentucky. That's pretty good. BYU won and covered last over Cincy. Yes, they did. I said that. I was like, what is up with that line? That was just one that jumped out of me. I was annoyed. I would have had BYU probably in the chat along with the Utah under for everybody. But no complaints. The picks in the chat. Plus 570, 18-11 so far college football. 70% NFL, 7-4, not too bad. Put money in the pocket. What else? Anything else here on a Saturday? I know I start a little early because we got the noon games. You know, T-Money, I couldn't believe how bad Cincy's defense was. Cincy's a bad team. Maybe that has something to do with it. Georgia's up to 79% in the chat for the poll. 79% on Georgia. So there is that. All right. I'll wrap this up at a half hour on a Saturday. Listen, it's a good college football. We got some good games today. NFL tomorrow. You have an early game. Jaguars are early tomorrow, by the way. T-Money, Auburn can't score, so I voted Georgia. Yeah, yeah, they can't score. Georgia's going to play defense, and, they're going to score some points against Auburn. Might be ugly. I'll take a shot on ugly. All right. Cuse, Georgia, and Air Force here in the chat for today. I will be back tomorrow, NFL Sunday. Have a good Saturday.